Alright guys, today's video, it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit different. Today's video is going to... yeah. Got him. Got him. So yeah, today's video, it's going to be me kind of talking to you guys about how I feel about Heimerdinger right now. At present, I feel that he, honest to God, is in the worst shape that he's ever been in. It's not the fact that he himself has been changed in any shape or form. In fact, you know, it's quite cool that his build path is, for me anyway, is still predominantly Leandries, Rileys, and these items are pretty damn cheap. You know, you can get your mid-game spike, but it's the lanes that he goes, and it's the champs that he's against is what makes him kind of shit. At this present time, I've been playing him top predominantly. It's just been top pretty much 60% of the time, 70% of the time, and then mid the other 40-30% of the time. And honestly guys, I was absolutely destroying. I was up to Diamond 3 like 80 LP. I was getting there, I was doing pretty damn well. And then the Galio patch came in, and it seems to be that the champions I used to play against and used to really destroy are now destroying me. I don't know if they're getting like an early spike or something, but it seems to be, unless, say I'm top. Okay, say I'm top guys. Obviously I'm against Sway in this game, it's a little bit different. But usually, most of the time I'm against a pretty tanky top. Alright, or not even a tanky top, but a hefty melee orientated top like a Fiora or an Aurelia. Usually guys, as soon as I got Haunting guys or my double Dorans, I used to destroy them. And if I got that, I kind of ended up getting really early kills, usually one before level 6. When I hit level 6 I could dive them and stuff. It seems to be, if they just rush Hex Drinker, if they literally just get a Hex Drinker or a Spectre's Coil early game, there's nothing I can really do against them until mid game. Really, until I get a Haunting guys and get some kind of like Magic Pen, I really can't do anything. I honestly can't do anything against them. And it seems to, maybe there's been like a mastery change or something. I'm really ignorant to things like that, and this fucking Swain's dead. No, never mind, so am I. Ah, God, we traded. We traded. But yeah, I don't know if there's been some kind of change to masteries or their build path, but it seems to be the champions I used to absolutely destroy. Like, I used to destroy Aurelia. I used to destroy Fiora, even Camille, and the new Galio is ridiculous against Heimerdinger. He's pretty damn hard. Endgame, maybe not so much. But it seems to be, guys, that Heimerdinger at this present time, especially when you play him top lane, has no real impact endgame. Those guys, like the Renekton is fucking filthy at the minute, guys. You know, if you're playing against a Renekton, a Camille, a Fiora, you know, in team fights they're having such a significant impact. And what's happening is, say you're against a Lee Sin, he's building a Hex Drinker or a Maw on Mortis. The guy you're against top's building a Maw. And as well as that, they're getting like a Titanic Hydra, a Black Cleaver, and they're still doing so much damage. You know, I'm building a Leandries, a Rileys, a Void Staff, and it still isn't making an impact. You know, but it seems to be my Magic Pen isn't doing enough. And I don't really know where to go from here. I dropped from Diamond 3 to Diamond 4 to Diamond 5. I'm nearly back up to Diamond 4 again, but it's taking a lot of synergy, guys. You know, with Heimerdinger right now, I feel that you need a lot of significant ganks from the jungler early game in order to get you your level 4 double Dorans. And then when you have your double Dorans, I feel that then you can do a little bit of damage in the lane. But then you start to fall off as soon as they get their Spectre's Coil and shit. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. So what I'm having to do now, guys, is go from playing on top lane to playing on mid lane. And then it's really fucking hard because you have to outplay a lot of guys who already counter you. So Orianna is always in the meta. Ahri's hard to lane against. Kat is always hard to lane against. I'm getting random picks at Galio mid as well. What else? The Blanc isn't that bad. Who else? Syndra obviously is fucking ridiculous against Heimer. Yaz is a fucking menace. You know, you're kind of disadvantaging. Oh god, go away, Diana. You're putting yourself at a disadvantage already because a lot of champions that are in the meta kind of already do counter Heimer. I always say that Heimerdinger isn't really countered, but he is when you get the high yellow and the skill level is the same. Then the Oriannas, the Yaz, the Syndras, they start to really take an effect, especially from the early game. So Again, guys, I don't know where Heimerdinger really plays into all this. I'd like to see him getting buffed sometime soon in some shape or form. I've said about his passive before. I've said about his playstyle. His playstyle is fine. His build path is fine. You know, obviously we used to build push build. We changed that because it wasn't as effective, but it wasn't fun. Like, playing push build really wasn't that fun. It was fun in theory watching the other team tilt, but actually the playstyle of that build wasn't overly amazing. It wasn't fantastic. And some of you guys are probably saying, oh, it's just a rough patch or whatever, but honestly, like, after this I will go on LOL skill or whatever and look at the win rate of Heimerdinger players. Obviously you're always going to have the exceptions, but realistically, oh, here we fucking go. Leave me alone. And then again, guys, if you're against champions like Zed in the mid lane, you're forced to obviously buy Zhonya's first, get a Seeker's Arm Guard, and your damage as Heimerdinger automatically significantly drops. Oh, baby! So close. Oh! Sniped. Sniped like a bitch. Like a baby bitch. Sorry, the rant will continue in a second. Priorities. Okay, guys, I think we can go back to what we were talking about. But yeah, I think that this is probably his lowest win rate in a very long time. For me especially, you know, I was on a win streak pretty much there, guys, when I was playing him top lane. And, god fucking damn it. Oh my lord, she's dead. Well, I personally feel, guys, that the only top lanes that Heimerdinger does well against at present is maybe like Maokai, Riven. I actually play pretty well against Rivens. I don't know why, but I feel personally that I play pretty well against Rivens. I actually play alright against Jaces. It just seems to be those guys like Camille, Fiora, Aurelia, the guys who have pretty ridiculous sustain. And here comes fucking this. Oh my god. Is he fed? He's doing a lot of damage. Oh god! Oh, Lulu! Yes! Excellent. Excellent. And some of you guys are probably asking, well, why is Heimerdinger so weak? Like, why is he weak? And I guess Heimerdinger's downfall, guys, I've said it in streams, I've said it in videos before. His main downfall is that he's slow. You know, what happens top lane as well is a lot of those guys have gap closers, Fiora, Camille, even like mid laners, Ahri, Zed, Yaz, a lot of them have gap closers, and if you burn Heimerdinger's flash and he doesn't have a Zhonya, or really a Riley, so pretty much pre-level 10, you're not going to get those items before level 10. If you burn his flash, you're susceptible to ganks. You know, obviously you can ward, just like everyone else, but realistically, if they have gap closers like Lee Sin or Katarina or Ahri, there's not much you can really do but stand your ground, throw your turrets down and hope for a kill. And I do that, but there's only so many times you can do that and win. And what happens whenever Ahri or Katarina gets ahead? Fuck you, Zed. I'm dead. What happens when they get ahead is that they snowball. And I enjoy playing Heimerdinger, guys. I enjoy him so much. I wouldn't be playing him to this day still. I wouldn't be making content about him if I didn't. You know, I play League of Legends for fun first, competitiveness second, and just general banter. But I'm just getting frustrated. You know, it's so frustrating to put your heart and soul into a game, play insanely well. And there's games where I played horrendous and played really badly, but there's games where I've been really proud of my plays and like what I've actually done in the game. But in the end, we end up losing possibly, and it's usually because maybe I honestly can't carry because I'm so fed. And when it comes to team fights, I'm engaging with my ult grenade, and unless there's a follow up there with a fed ADC or a fed jungle, then nothing's really going to happen. But long story short, guys, the point of this video is just to see if you guys are having any success with Heimerdinger, if you feel there's any inconsistencies with his build path, his playstyle, who he's laning against. I think it's possibly just this patch. It could be just a rough patch, literally, pardon the pun. And hopefully in, say, the coming weeks or months, whenever things get tweaked and changed, we'll start seeing the Donger rise again. You know, I'm still nearly Diamond 4 game with him, but it is a grind. It is a fucking grind, guys. But hopefully you guys are having success with him still. And you can climb with him, but it's just when you start hitting higher ELOs, Diamond 4, Diamond 3, that's whenever the pick starts to mean more. It really does. Alright guys, we're in LOL skill right now, and we're hovering over Heimerdinger. Heimerdinger right now has 47% win rate. That's outrageous. Outrageous. Yesterday he was at 46.6, so he has went up, he has increased, but look at this, like he's one of the lowest, if not the lowest. Well, I guess there's Corky's quite low, but he's sitting around 47%, which for me, I think that's insanely low. Let's click on him. We'll go to highest LOL skill scores, okay? So let's see how Smite-Dinger's doing with him, okay? Best Heimerdinger in the world, click on him. That doesn't look pretty good to me. Not at all. Let's have a look at this dude. He is Korean. And he definitely had a bad game. He's not having great success. He's even trying to go for the push build. He's trying new things. You know, any kind of Heimerdinger you click on, look at that. Fuck. Every Heimerdinger lately, guys, is honestly having a bad time. Anyone who is having a good time, please comment below and tell me your secret, because I want to know. I want to know. Someone told me to build more CDR, get a Morellos, but even that isn't really working for me. I am still Diamond 5, going to hopefully hit Diamond 4 by the end of today, but I want to get, I genuinely, guys, want to hit Diamond 2, Diamond 1, or even Masters this season. And if I'm going to be doing it with just Heimerdinger alone, it is not looking pretty good. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please slap a like on it. It helps me out massively. It really does. It makes me kind of understand what content's working and what isn't. So hit a like below if you can, guys. But until next time, bros, take it easy. Peace out. And good luck on the Rift.